name's Ali Beckett and I'm the Formal Learning and Access Officer for Barnsley Museums. So I deal with schools across all 5 of our museums and I organise school trips or outreach sessions into schools, and I also look after the accessibility of our sites, so making sure that people with disabilities can also feel included when they visit us.
What's the purpose of your job?
So my job means that school children of all ages can come to our museums and can access their culture, their history, their past and also their present, and they get to come to museums and have a great time. Also from the accessibility point of view, my job makes a lot of changes for people who might struggle to visit museums in general, and I'm able to try and make things easier for people by talking to them about what they would like to have at museums.
What's the most exciting thing that happens in your job?
The most exciting part of my job is when we have a new temporary exhibition. So sometimes we have new exhibitions that don't last for very long, they're just for a few months, and we can make new school trips about those exhibitions. And the first time we have a group of children come in from a school to do a workshop or do a trip on those exhibitions is really exciting, and I love being able to plan new resources for those.
What's the worst thing that could happen in your job?
So sometimes challenges that we face are when schools are maybe late to visit us because their coach has gone into bad traffic or something like that. So we have to adapt really quickly what we were planning to do and make it a bit shorter or change what we're doing. So we always have to be thinking on our feet in this job and responding to changing situations.
What top 3 skills do you need to do your job?
The top 3 skills for my job, I think, are that you need to be a people person, you need to enjoy talking to lots of different people of lots of different ages and backgrounds. You also need to be creative, and that doesn't necessarily mean being really good at art, although that's really great too, but just being able to come up with solutions to problems, being able to come up with creative ideas about what to do is really good. And finally, I think organisation is really important. You have to be able to manage your time really well to work on lots of different projects at the same time.
What advice would you give to pupils who are interested in this area of work?
So my advice for anyone who wants to do my job is that you don't necessarily have to love history to work in museums. So I do love history, I think it's fantastic, but a lot of my colleagues love art or drama or music, so there's all sorts of different interests and hobbies and abilities that you can have, and you can still have a great creative career in museums.